Hi lovelies! I am back with a hashtag that I found just a few days ago, and I wanted to do a VR to that, and this is by Jillie Freeman. Hashtag's name is What Do You Do When You Don't Do Tarot? There are no questions, just talk about what do you do when you don't do tarot or tarot related things. And where do I start? So let's go by the season. When it's springtime, then the weathers are warmer already, then I start making soaps and all the interesting other stuff I do, like the ointments, are they, or salves? I don't know how they are in English, sorry. Like the spruce sap. I gathered the spruce sap on July and storage it, and then in the spring, or sometimes I do spruce sap one I do later too with fresh sap. Is it sap that oozes out from trees and is sticky as hell? This one. So, and also herbs and everything that you can make a... These are not body products per se, because soap is for cleansing and the salves are for the wounds and bug bites and like for healing the skin, not just conditioning or making you feel younger. So, and I'm using old recipes for that are like given forward from grandmother to and so on. So I do this, then when the weathers are already really warm, then I'm almost all the time outside. I make my videos outside, if you noticed, in the summertime, and I do everything outside. I walk in the forest and I just sit in the sun and I read books outside and I craft outside. I do the like tree branch dream catchers. So there's nothing not natural in the dream catchers I do. I pick the tree branches and I cleanse them and I bend them, and then I use crystals and feathers and stuffs to create dream catchers that I do in the spring with a young tree. Sprouts are they, I think. So I do this. Then what else I do? In the summertime, we with family or with a husband or friends, we drive around a lot throughout the country, all the sightseeing and camping and sleeping in on the beach or in the forest and etc. And then we drive as far as we want or can go. Latvia, Lithuania, then Poland, and wherever we reach. When we are tired, we come back. Or how much are there? You can't drive a lot with only one driver, so the switcheroos must happen also, so we can just go further or longer and not be tired. But this is not only driving, we just make all the stops we can, all the sightseeings, all the not sightseeing, but just beautiful scenery things, and we have fun. And this is like during the whole summer, never in the winter, because of the icy roads, and you just don't want to get outside from the car. You just want to sit in the car in the warm. So this, and I crochet in the summer outside. Then I create stuff out of the beach pebbles and the branches, and you name it. I want to do everything. I create these jewelry like bracelets, and we go into the craft fairs a lot during the summer, like selling there, not only visiting. But this is fun. This is like this gypsy life a little bit. So I do this, and then on the craft fairs sometimes we don't sell anything, but there's a tarot reading opportunity in the old castles or the themed fairs. You can do that, and yeah, this is just this crafting and stuff, and well, crafting I do in the winter time. I haven't done anything this winter, like nothing, because I have been creating this here, the whole place, and this has been my main thing this fall and now the winter time. But yeah, in the winter time also, when there's the ice roads open, like the ice tracks I should say, then I take my car and I go race on the ice track. This is so much fun. Sometimes when the winter is really good, there haven't been such winter, I think 5 years now, when the lakes are under the ice and have proved to be safe enough to drive on. Then the ice tracks are on lakes, and you can drive 100 plus to as much as car can take, or as much as you can. You are not afraid to push the gas pedal, so you can take up this huge speed and then pull the handbrake, and just it's so much fun, and it learns a lot about your driving skills on the ice, and how to maintain a car in the road, and so on, and it is just fun. It is like so much fun. So I do these things. I don't think I do a lot. Well, outside, everything you can imagine: hiking, something, going into forest, picking the herbs and the berries and everything. This. And now I have, since August, I have the fish tank that my hubby gifted me for my birthday. So now I have a fish tank to maintain, which is so much fun. I got 7 fish, hardy fish. I googled and tried to understand how the fish tank things even work, because I have 0 experience. So I got the usual, the mollies, the guppies, the betta fish, and what else? The swordtails, and you know, the really basic but hardy for a beginner fish. And I got 7 or 8 fish, not at once, but started with with those during the first month, and I think I now have over 30 little everything in there because they all started breeding as maniacs. So and it is a planted tank, so there's like this jungle and everything is like thriving, to my surprise, because I hear people saying it's really hard to get the fish tank started, but I placed some crystals in it, and I speak with my fish. I like rehearse, or like, so they get used to my hand. I just wiggle around with my hand in there, and they let me to touch them, and they come into the hands and let me like pet them. You can pet the fish, and sometimes I just pet them through glass. I put my hand on the glass and they all come, like I can pet them through the glass. Good vibes. So this is what I do when I don't do tarot, I think. This is what I do now. I have tried to create and collect and do a lot of things in my life. I've been in a real soul searching, or the what am I going to be in the future, or what am I going to be when I grow up journey whole my life, and I have been trying as much different things as I can. So this is what I'm doing when I'm not doing tarot. I try to do everything. I believe I forgot something I didn't mention here, but I'm as colorful as the think something which is really colorful. This is me, jack of all trades and expert of nothing. This is me, doing everything, trying everything, and trying to experience and learn everything. So, enough blabbering. I just go on to my blabber trips every time. So this was the hashtag what do you do when you don't do tarot. Evelyn Timeless did it in her TAC 2017. That's where I discovered it, and that's where I discovered Jillie Freeman's channel. Thank you, Evelyn, for that, and thank you, Jillie, for this tag. I will leave everything down below, the questions, the links to the initial videos, link to the Evelyn's video. Oh, sorry. Well, this is interesting. First the fur thing in my mouth, and now I almost threw up in my mouth. Good life. So, thank you for watching, and when I find the stop button, I will stop the video and stop blabbering. Bye!